Hello, Virgo. Elsie here to do your reading. It is for the week ahead. How you doing, Virgo? I hope you're well. Welcome to this new week of readings. So I'm always reading for the week ahead, Virgo. You know that if you're my ride or die, right? I'm always reading for the week ahead, whether you get this today, tomorrow, or next year. And for those of you who are new, I'm always reading for the week ahead. So I've got the Soul's Journey Oracle, and we've got Kipper. We're going to look at these two today. We're going to hit it up with some tarot, find out what's going on. How's it going with you? Tell me in the comments, Virgo. I've been trying to get these readings out for a couple of days, and my brain just would not let me. Just would not work. Everything looked like it was another language to me. All right. If you are brand new and you'd like to stay, there is a subscription button in the bottom right-hand corner of this square if you'd like to stay. I'm going to take the bottom card. It says Friendship. Yeah, let's do that. Let's take the bottom card. Let's keep going here. What else do we need to know about Virgo? My Earth cousins, Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. We've got guilt and we've got honesty. What's going on here? So it says friendship. It says, I understand a friend is in my life for a reason. There's guilt. It says, I release any beliefs that no longer assist in my soul's growth. And then we have honesty. So Virgo, I think that what it tells me here is that you're about to be really honest with somebody who is probably a very close friend to you, because patience is here. And it feels like you've been having a lot of patience with somebody here. But I think you're about to tune someone in. I'm just going to say, I think you're about to tune someone in and let them know exactly what you're thinking, what you're feeling. It says, I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can expect it from myself. I think that you think there's a friend who's not being truthful or honest with you. And it feels like you're ready to release this, because whatever is going on with this friend here no longer aligns with where you're going. That's what it feels like here. You've been trying to be patient. It says, I accept that everything happens in divine order. So I think that, that's a relationship of some sort. So look, it says friendship and relationship. It could be in your relationships, period, because relationship can mean love, can mean friendship, it can mean family, right? You could be dealing with a friend, or it could be some sort of relationship. I'm attracted to those people who are serve my higher good. And I've been patient. It says, I accept everything that happens in divine order. I think you've been trying to, Virgo, I think you've been waiting for someone to be honest with you, to be truthful with you about something that's going on, and you're not getting the truth. And you're my psychic friend. You are, Virgo, and I think you know what's going on. You've already gone over the analytics, and you know exactly what's going on. And you're just waiting for someone to be honest with you about it, because I don't think you no longer are aligning with who they are, because I feel like they're not being honest with you. Tell me about Kipper. What else do we need to know about this friendship, please? Tell me about Virgo. What does Virgo need to know about this friendship? We've got a child. Now, this person could be really immature. They could be someone who look, there's card number 18, and 18 is the moon in tarot. And when the moon is in play, it's because things aren't as they seem. There's things we can't see. Sometimes it's about deep feelings, but it does feel like with the child present here, it feels like somebody maybe throws tantrums, or, it's the kind of person that, and I've been in this situation myself where, you have this person and you're really close to them and they get along with them great. But when you take them into public, they're terrible to the service person. And so it feels like that sort of energy. It's like, whoa, wait a second. I didn't realize that what was going on here. So I feel like that this person, when it comes down to it, can get pretty dark, is what it feels like. It can get pretty dark. And this friendship, it says, that this person is in your life for a reason, but it feels like they act really immature at times. And I feel like you're not aligned with that, but you're feeling this guilt. Like, how do I tell them that? How can I be honest with them without hurting their feelings? Because I think that that they'll end up probably throwing a tantrum. Tell me about guilt, please. We have mature man. Well, interesting. So I feel like whether you are the feminine or the masculine, I feel like it's up to you. Yeah, it feels like it's up to you to make the decision. We've got a light over this person's head. This person's very educated, right? Maybe even worldly, because we have a globe here. So it does feel like there is, this could even be you, like feminine or masculine. This could be you. It feels like you're somebody who's mature. And because you're mature, and it doesn't mean that you have to be old. This person has white hair. I mean, you could be of a certain age, but I feel like I'm talking to someone who's maybe more mature for their age. And so it feels like you're the mature person and they're the child. And so it's a really big mismatch of vibrational energy. And I think that you're no longer aligned with this person throwing tantrums every time they can't have what they want. Or maybe with service people, or maybe in public, or, it just feels like that. Tell me about honesty. Tell me about honesty. Virgo, please. We've got courthouse. So I feel like you know that this person is not a person to be trusted. It feels like this person, and I'm not saying that everybody who's had an issue with the courthouse is not to be trusted. I mean, sometimes it comes as a lesson, we figure it out, and we just keep on going on our lives. But I feel like this person is not being honest with you about maybe charges that have been brought against them or problems that they've had in the legal system. I feel like somebody here is not being truthful or honest with you about what has been going on in their life. And I feel like you, being somebody of either a certain age or somebody who's very mature for your age, that you're probably someone who's very connected to your psychic energy. And it feels like you already know kind of what's going on here, is what it feels like. And this relationship or this friendship here, because we did pull relationship as well. This relationship or this friendship here, you've been patient with up till now, but I don't think it's serving you anymore. But this is a really special friend, and so that's what makes it really tough. We do have the main male. Why do we have the main male? Because of sudden wealth and the wealthy man and the mature woman. So it does feel like there is other people that you can rely on, I'm going to say. That there's somebody here that maybe you can speak to, somebody who is maybe worldly, someone who is maybe a high-level thinker or a business owner, or somebody maybe who's also mature. And I feel like there's somebody here that you might rely on to get your information from. Somebody who the main male could be like a father or a brother or somebody that you really trust. Or, feminine or masculine, whatever it is. It feels like there is somebody here, probably more than one person, who you can trust. We do have ones. Look at that, 111. So I feel like maybe you've been seeing these ones, and maybe it's telling you that it's time for you to get some advice from somebody who's had a lot of transformation in their life or a lot of hardship. Card number 13. I think you've been patient up till now, and I don't think you're about to be patient any longer. Using a new deck today. Well, it's a Rider-Waite deck. Just understand, it's a Rider-Waite deck, but it is it's kind of cool. It's one of these sparkly ones. Yeah, one of these shifting ones. Kind of cool. Where to get this? I got this on Etsy from Paranormal Pete store is where I got it, and also this little disc of tourmaline. And yeah, let's find out what's going on. So Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. I was going to say, Virgo, if you're interested in a private read, look at the pinned comment. We do have the Ace of Pentacles. We have dropped Temperance as well. Yeah, I think that there is some sort of, I think you've given enough chances. Virgo, you're like that. You're an earth sign, right? So you're going to give chance after chance after chance. And I think somebody here is all out of chances. Got the Lovers on the bottom of the card. For some of you, this could be a romantic relationship, definitely, or a soulmate relationship. It doesn't necessarily have to be romantic, but it is somebody that you really love and somebody who you've been holding your tongue. You've been holding your tongue, not saying anything, because I feel as you've been holding back and not saying anything because you have a really good relationship with this person, Virgo, or you thought you did, until you start figuring out that not everything they're doing is honest. And so we have the Nine of Swords. You start to worry. You start to come up with, not everything they're doing is honest. I don't know if I want to be in this anymore. So the Ace of Pentacles tells me there's a decision to be made. What are you going to do, right? There's a new door that's opening here. A blessing is coming in. There's a new cycle that's opening for you here. And are you going to take this person into the new cycle or not? The thing is I think you think that they're a really good friend and that they are a gem. But I think that there's going to be something coming up probably at the end of next week that is going to make you rethink that. Tell me about the Ace of Pentacles, please. You see this person as a blessing, as some sort of stability in your life. We've got the Eight of Cups. We've got the Four of Swords. And we've got the Hanged Man. I think you've been in this pause for a while. I think you've been trying to get perspective on a relationship or a friendship. I feel that should I walk away from this and start a new cycle all by myself where I can have a little bit of stability? Or should I give this person a chance to explain themselves? When the Hanged Man is here, it's like you don't really have a choice in that, right? You're sort of in this pause, but you're also in the energy of sacrifice. Like maybe if I just sacrifice this friendship, and walk away from it, that's what'll help me heal. Four of Swords. Fours are always about stability, and this particular one is telling me that this person's, it's been really hard on your mental health. That's the thing. Because I feel like this person might be playing mind games. They might be a person who plays mind games with other people around you, and I feel like they're starting to play mind games with you. So it does feel like you are in this energy at the beginning of the week of, I don't know if I want to be in this anymore. And I feel like the moon here, card number 18 with the child, the moon energy here is like, you know, when I least expect it, this person comes, like they turn into a child. They turn into a belligerent child. So we have Temperance here, and it's with the mature man. Like the mature man has card number 5, which is also the number of the Hierophant in tarot. But we have 2 5s here. So I'm going to say that things are also changing quickly. For me, when 1 5 shows up, it can be lack. But when 2 5s are here, it's like more than 1 5 tells me that something is going to change quickly here. But I think it has to be your decision. So Temperance is a moment of alchemy. So I think that what you're doing here, as you're in the Hanged Man energy, Virgo, that you are figuring out what to do. You're waiting for the right moment, waiting for the universe to come in and say, okay, this is a moment of contentment. I'm going to tell you exactly what to do with the moment of contentment, and then you're going to be able to do it. But I think that you are feeling guilt. I think you're feeling guilty about letting this person go, but they're not aligned with your soul's growth. And that's the truth of it. And you are mature, someone either of a certain age, or you are someone who is mature for your age group. And so I don't know that you want to deal with this child energy anymore. We do have the 2 of Swords. We have the 10 of Wands. Yeah, and we have the King of Cups, right? So you're playing the poker face is what you're doing at this moment. In the middle of the week next week, it feels like this King of Cups energy is, but you're struggling because you feel very deeply about the friendship with this person. They could be a member of the family as well. They don't have to be just a friend. We do have relationships here. It could be a love relationship. But it feels like, Virgo, that you're really in a struggle here because the 10 of Wands is here. It feels like you're really struggling with this block of, I'm going to feel guilty if I let this person go. Maybe this person is someone who doesn't have a lot of friends. And look, someone who doesn't have a lot of friends doesn't have a lot of friends for a reason, right? It could be that other people don't trust them as well. But it just took you a little while because I feel like maybe you were giving them a chance to prove themselves as a friend, or maybe you decided, you know, I'm not going to listen to what everybody else says. I'm going to use my own judgment. So I feel like the King of Cups energy is you playing the poker face, but it's also, you know, this King of Cups for me is the finger wagger. It's like the person who loves you intensely, like a mother, a father, a grandfather, a grandmother, gives you the finger shake and says, stop doing that. I'm going to love you anyway, but stop it. Like it feels like the King of Cups is like, your energy is like, I need to stop it. I need to stop giving this person the benefit of the doubt. It's weighing really heavy on me emotionally. And so the 2 of Swords is like, I'm in a block. This person's got me blocked. What do you do to get out of this block here, Virgo? What are you supposed to do to get out of the block? We've got the 9 of Pentacles. I feel like you've got to go out on your own here. So whether this is a friendship or a relationship we're talking about, it feels like you've got to get some anonymity, or no, autonomy, not anonymity, autonomy from this person. You have to start doing things without them, things by yourself. I feel like you're supposed to be building things by yourself and doing things by yourself. We've got the 7 of Wands and the 2 of Cups. And I think you need to put some distance between you and this person, because I think your feelings for them, whether they're romantic or platonic, your feelings for them are clouding everything, because we got the 7 of Wands here, but we also have the 2 of Cups. So it's like, it's really hard to keep boundaries with this person because I love them so much. And I feel like it's time for you to gain your confidence enough to step forward and step away, I feel, in order for you to get a better idea of what's going on. But I think that here's the guilt, right? That's what's under here. Here's the guilt and the sadness. It's the 5 of Cups. So I feel like you're having a hard time making that decision. Now, the thing is when the honesty does come out, I feel like it's not going to be great, Virgo. I feel like when the honesty and truth comes out, I feel like this is something that you put your head in your hands for. You're like, I had this person's back. I was their ride or die. And now I figured out that I can't trust them. I can only trust myself. Because this person may have fallen into legal problems. Maybe they got arrested. Maybe something showed up that you were totally not expecting. And the 9 of Swords is here. We've got the 5 of Pentacles. We've got the 6 of Cups. Yeah. It does feel like you either grew up with this person, or you've known them forever, or you feel like they're a soulmate friend or a soulmate love. But we've also got the Five of Pentacles here. We now have 3 fives, which tells me that things are about to change quickly here, quicker than you want them to. And I think that it's going to be hard for you with the Nine of Swords. It's going to be hard to deal with because you are going to have to put this person on the outside of your life looking in, because I think they're about to hit a really tough patch in their lives. They're about to get some lessons from the courthouse is what it feels like. And this person, I feel, is someone that you've grown with, someone that you've known forever, or you feel like you've known forever. They could be a member of your family with the Six of Cups. But now it's time for you. You're having a really hard time with the Nine of Swords, putting them on the outside looking in here. Last card we've got here is the Ace of Wands. It is the best thing for you to do. I think it's the only way that you're going to be able to enjoy your life again, because I think sometimes we get involved with people who bog us down with their energy. And I feel like this is emotional energy. So whether, the Two of Cups doesn't always have to be romantic, right? It's just one person reaching out for another, and two people who are in a relationship of that is based in love and kindness, right? And so I feel like whether this is a relationship or whether this is a friendship, I feel like somebody here, you're going to find out by the end of next week, it's going to be revealed that they're in some bigger trouble than you can help them with. Tell me what the outcome is for Virgo, please. And I think it's going to shock you, honestly. I think it's going to be a shock for you when you learn what's going on. Tell me what the outcome is for Virgo, please. We've got the Eight of Wands. Things are going to move quicker than you want them to. You're going to start getting some incoming information that is hard to listen to, that is hard to handle. But the World card is here. And so when the World card shows up, it's part of the major arcana, right? The major secrets. Major secrets are coming out. A cycle is coming to an end, and we have to stop this. It's time to get out of this energy and look forward to the future with the Three of Wands. I feel like you don't know what the future brings. I feel like the World card is telling me that this is a really tough thing to deal with, but it's been coming for a long time. You just didn't see it because you want to see the best in everyone, right? You want to see the best in people. But I feel like it was back here that you started getting some little inkling, right? As you were in the Hanged Man energy, you're like, wait a second. Something isn't right here because the moon is here, right? Card number 18, the moon is here. Something's not right here. That person overreacted to the situation and lost their minds and turned into a belligerent child. And I don't know why that happened. I thought I knew this person. So I feel like something is coming up here that I feel is going to probably shock you. Ace of Wands is like, wow, I can't believe that's happening right now. And it's happening to someone that you know very well. It's going to put you in this Eight of Swords energy. It's going to cause you to make some sort of a decision about justice. Oh boy. Whew. Oh my gosh. It's going to cause you to make some sort of decision about justice. Look at this. Justice and the Devil. It's a perversion of justice. So somebody thought that the person that I'm talking about, the one who acts out, that person thought that they were doing the right thing, or it was a perversion of justice, which is, sometimes it's like somebody wants to get back at somebody for the other person, and then they beat up the other person and it's the wrong person. Do you know what I mean? Like, it feels like a perversion of justice, and there's going to be a judgment that is going to be laid upon them. So it feels like what's coming up in the future is unsure, but I think you really need to close this chapter, because I feel like there's going to be a lot of incoming Eight of Wands, a lot of incoming energy that's going to start everything moving really quickly. And I feel like it's going to be head in the hands kind of energy. Like, I can't believe this is going on. It feels like a legal issue. Justice did show up. All right, I'm going to go for now. Thank you so much, Virgo, for being here and watching. I do appreciate you. I'll be back, of course, because I'm always back. And you guys take care. I'm out. Bye-bye.